Hello there, everyone. This is Chris here. I thought today I would show you around in Tekkit a little bit, just kind of show you what it is. See, when I went and downloaded this, like people were telling me about it, but I didn't really know, like what is Tekkit? What is Technic? Well, basically, they're a collection of Minecraft mods thrown together into one little simple-to-use package. Like, you literally just download the launcher, and it does all the work for you. Um, with Tekkit versus Technic, basically, Technic is the single-player version of Tekkit. So Technic has more mods, but it's just that not all single-player mods are compatible with multiplayer. Um, so Tekkit is just online, which is the one I'm using today. So I think I'm just going to jump right in and show you some of some of the new things here. Let's see. Well, for one, you probably noticed this. This is a solar panel. I will show you what that's hooked up to downstairs, but you can actually collect electricity and use it to power various machines, which I'll show you shortly. I'm off in the distance there by that skeleton. You can probably see there's some oil. I have not figured out how to harvest that yet. There's some more solar panels there. Scarecrow. I'm not quite sure how you made that. This is mine and my girlfriend's world we've been playing. But I'll show you our base here. Down here in the ground. Now this white here, this is marble. It's rather plentiful. It's a newer material type. Oh, and I should probably mention the texture pack I'm using is Sphax Pure BD Craft. There is a version that supports the new Tekkit items. I find it to be quite nice because it makes everything kind of match, whereas like a lot of the original Technic and Tekkit textures kind of don't look very good in my opinion. I really wanted something a bit different, and this looks quite nice. Yeah. So this is our base we've been working on here. Pretty cool. What should I show you first? I'll show you this room over here I've been working on. First off, these are also a way you can generate power. These are water generators. You just stick them in like a pool of water to generate electricity, and you do have to be careful about the space around them. The more space around them, basically, the better they generate energy. Still a very slow source of energy, though. So we'll go right in here. If you ever are possessed with, switching your wooden doors to iron doors with buttons, don't. Anyway, so here's my lab. You probably saw those two solar panels up at the top are connected down here to these. These are the battery boxes that store your energy. As you can see, these are full right now. Over here in the corner, this is a generator. You just burn coal in it to create energy, and that energy gets put into the battery boxes and stored until these devices need it. Over there is another battery box for the water, which, as you can see, it's generating very slowly, and it looks to me like it keeps draining. That's because that energy is getting sucked into, looks like the bottom or the top box. Where is that going? That's weird. That's very weird. Why does it keep draining like that? Okay, it's getting put in the bottom one. That's weird. Let's see here. We've got a macerator. This allows you to take materials such as like iron and whatnot and turn them into dust, so you can make even more materials. Like you need that to make. Let me open my box here. Things like the wrenches. Like that's a copper wrench. As you know, there's no copper in regular Minecraft, so you have to create copper using those machines. I can't remember what the exact recipe is, but you need to break down some materials to make new stuff. Here is the extractor. You can use this to take the materials out of something. Like, say, there's rubber trees. You can take the logs from the rubber trees and put them in this and get rubber that way, rather than having to use... there's just so much stuff. I'm just going to be totally scatterbrained here. The tree tap here, which you use this on rubber trees. You'll see... maybe I can show you one here real quick. Okay. I'm going to have to get rid of the skeleton first, though. Go away. There. That's what I thought. Okay. Now then, see these little yellow dots? Right click, and there you go. And that looks like that was the end of my little tree tap. Bummer. I'll have to make another one, preferably not out of wood. You can make an electric tree tap. The nice thing about well, I'll get into the electric stuff later. Yeah. What else am I going to show you? Oh, this is for charging your electrical items. I'll go into that now. So if you see here, I got my Yoshi skin for some reason. Let me see what I've got on here. I can't really tell. Okay, just iron and the bat pack. The battery pack is like reserve energy for your electrical items. So in my hand here, I've got a diamond drill. The nice thing about this is it's just as functional as a diamond pick, as in it's just as fast, but it has no durability. It just has energy. So you just bring it to this table here to recharge it. You can also bring the battery pack to refill it. Yeah, very handy thing to make early on. I mean, it's an infinite pick. You don't have to remake picks. What else do I want to point out? Oh, something really cool. I'll show you this now. This is a jetpack. And while I do that, I'll demonstrate some other items here. There's a solar helmet. And I thought I had some rubber boots. I don't know. Oh, okay, I've got them on. The static boots, as well as the solar helmet, will refill your electrical items. It's cool, but unfortunately, they refill so slowly that the difference is kind of negligible. At least in my opinion, from what I've noticed so far. So anyway, let's do some flying about here. Hold spacebar to fly up. Oop, crap. No. Get away from the skeleton there. He's about to burn up. Let's go up to the top of this tree. Now this is in the regular mode. The nice thing about this too, it has two different modes. Right now I have hover mode on, so that means like if I'm up really high like this and I just stop, you take a slow descent down, and you don't take damage from any height, which is, as you can imagine, incredibly useful. Like, look, I can go right from here. It just stutters all the way down until you're safe. Very nice. You can turn off the hover mode and make it ascend much faster, but it's so unsafe because as soon as you let go, you're gonna plop right to the ground. The way I see it, you're a lot better off using it like this. In fact, you could probably just wear it all the time. Then that way, you'd never take fall damage unless the battery pack unless the jetpack isn't charged. Unfortunately, you cannot equip a backpack and a jetpack at the same time, so you kind of have to switch them off every once in a while, which could be a bit tedious, especially like if you're mining. Because as you can imagine, this could be a very nice way to keep you alive while mining. And plus, you like if you have to go down into some hole and check something out, you can get back out. It has so many uses. It's very nice. Now, obviously, I can't go over everything in Tekkit because there's just way too much. But basically, how I started was I went to the Getting Started tutorial page and I just tried to make everything on the page. I just went down through the whole thing. This is a very wiki-heavy mod, so you have to follow the wiki, or else you're not going to know what the hell you're doing. I guess I'll show you, lastly, I think I'll show you computer craft. Computer craft is really cool. Over here is my computer. If I right-click, this little display pops up, and you get Craft OS. You type in help, welcome to Craft OS, and it tells you how to get into the different menus on it. So let's try programs. We got an adventure game. You can copy, delete files. There's a GPS. I haven't even figured out how to use all this yet. But pretty neat stuff regardless. You just press escape and the screen will stay right where you left it. If you type exit, this is goodbye, and it shuts down. Next to this is a disk drive. You can insert floppy disks into it, and you can transfer the files between like another computer. Like I've got another one out here. I could transfer files using disks, or I put wireless cards on each of them, but unfortunately I didn't have any luck getting that to work. It's all based on Lua scripts. I don't know if it's kind of buggy, but I didn't have any luck with it. Oh, jump cut. I had to switch. I had another item I wanted to show you guys, and turns out my girlfriend had it on her profile, so I just went ahead and switched to hers. This I have right here is a mining turtle. This is also part of Computer Craft. It's basically like a little remote-controlled computer, and it will mine for you, which is really awesome. I will. Do you have a pick or something? There we go. Okay. Now the cool thing about it is it'll basically you can just give it the command and just let it mine stuff for you. It is also, as far as I know, it cannot be damaged. Like if it goes in lava, it doesn't hurt it. It won't drown. It doesn't really seem to get damaged by anything. I don't know about like creeper explosions, but I doubt it. So basically, it's a little robot that digs for you, and I'm sure you can imagine the ways in which that is incredibly useful. We'll use it over here by this copper, and we'll just see what he does here. Let's right-click, Turtle OS. Let's do programs. Ah, there, programs. We want to tunnel. There's tunnel and excavate. Excavate basically makes him like dig a hole within a square radius. Like we'll just do tunnel 8 or something. Tunneling. Like makes him basically just like dig within a square radius all the way down to bedrock if you use excavate. This is tunnel, where he just kind of digs a little 2x3 area for you. And he's gonna go, I think, about 8 blocks in. So you could just leave him, come back later, and you could let him dig out your whole mine for you, basically. Like, the only probably expensive thing about him really is you do have to give him a diamond pick. But I think you can see how well worthwhile of an investment it can be. And also, if you right-click on him, there's all the items. Boom, cobblestone. There's the copper ore he's collected right in his inventory there. Very cool stuff. But yeah, basically, this is just like a basic overview of what's in Tekkit. Let's try making him do X. I don't think I want to do excavate from here because he's just gonna dig a big nasty hole all the way down the bottom. So we'll just do like another tunnel, like do 10. Yeah. So very cool stuff. Anyway, I think I'll call that about it. This is just like a basic thing for me, just kind of show you what exactly Tekkit is, what Technic is. It's worth trying out, but I will say if your computer struggles, like if you're on a laptop and it struggles with running Minecraft well as is, you're probably not going to want to do this because it's very system intensive. Just the mods and stuff use up a lot of memory. I wouldn't recommend it unless Minecraft runs well for you. But I gotta say, we really enjoyed playing it. I was very reluctant, but we had a day off, both of me and my girlfriend, from work, and we spent about 12 hours straight doing this. It was crazy. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, yeah. Cool stuff.